Hello students, welcome to our new class. So today we are going to start a percentage chapter of class 8. So students, first of all, you people know about the percentage. So percent means per hundred or every hundred. In other words, that percent mean out of 100. Suppose you people getting a marks out of 100 and then after that you have to calculate the percentage. So students, today we are discuss in this exercise converting fraction, decimals and percents. So students, first of all, there is a when we have to convert a fraction to a decimal. Suppose you have a 2 over 3, it is in a fraction form. Then you have to divide the numerator with the denominator and you get in a decimal fraction. So that is how you have to convert a fraction into decimal. Now after that, decimal into percent. Decimal into percent. Now what is a decimal? Suppose there is a 0.25 is a decimal number, right? Then we have to convert. There is a 0.25 is a decimal number. Then see 25. We have to replace point by 100 because there are a two number after decimal points. That's why we have to put here a 100, and 1 by 100 is stands for percentage. We have to equate it as a percentage. So 1 over 100 is going to that place and taking a percentage sign. Now after that, percent converted to fractions. When percentage is given, means 75% is given. See, there is a 75%. We have a put percent is 1 over 100 and we get a 75 over 100 on a that is put in the form of, after cutting, in the form of fractions. Fourth type is how we have to convert a decimal into fractions. Suppose there is a decimal 0.20, so we have to put 100 in the denominators because there is a two numbers after point, and after cutting it we get a fraction number 1 by 5. Similarly 0.4 we get over 10. Right, because after pointing there is only a one number, that's why we have to put here a 10, which is equals to 2 over 5. Now next one is percent to decimal. When percentage is given, then we have to insert a 1 over 100 and we have, see there is a two zeros, that's why we have to leave a two number and then we have to put here a 0.0, means we have to insert a decimals. Now fraction to percentage. Suppose 1 over 4 is given. First of all, we have to convert it into decimals, and after that decimal, suppose there is a 0.25 and we can write it as 25 over 100, that is a 25 multiplied by 25% is your answer. Is that clear? Now let us discuss these types of questions in your exercise. See, in exercise 7.1, there is a first question, convert the following percentage as a fraction. Now percentage to fraction, right? Now that is 276 percentage, right? Now see student, 276 percentage. See there, when you have to percentage to fraction, okay, see this area, there is a percentage 75%, we have to put the percentage as a 1 over 100. So in 276 multiply 1 by 100 because this sign is stands for per 100, right? Now which get 276 divides by 100. Now we have to convert it into fractions, that's why we are going to cutting 138 64 over 20, sorry 69 over 25 is your answer. Is that clear? See next question. Next type is, this is a percentage to fraction. Now next type is, we have to convert fraction to fractions to percentage. Now what is a fraction? See, there is a type when the fraction is given. Suppose if we have a fraction 4/5, then what we have to, first of all we divide the numerator by denominator, means 5 divides by 4. So we have to 0, 0, right? Now 0.8 should be multiplied by 100, that is 8 by 10 multiply 100, which is equals to 80% is your answer. So what is there? That is the 80% is your answer. Now see next type, its third type is decimal as a percentage. Now we have to convert decimals as percentage. Now we have a decimal. First of all, he said in a statement, convert the following as a decimals, then convert the decimals as a percentage. So first of all, we have to convert 8 divides by 8 to 7, that is 70, 8, 64, that is 6. Again we have a 0, 40. So what is there? There is a 8.75 in a decimal. Now when we have to convert it in decimals to percentage, then we have to multiply by 100. That is, first of all we have to put 100, because after point there is a 2 zeros. That's why we put 2 zeros, multiply by 100. This and this should be cancelled. Therefore 875 will be percentage, will be your answer, right? Now next, see next question. See in the next question, that is ratio of percentage. Convert the following ratios as a percentage. Now there is a ratios are given, that is 18:25. Now we have 18 divides by 25. Convert it as a percentage. So we have to multiply with 100. That is 25 for 72% is your answer. Right? Now next one is evaluate the following. There is a question number 5. Evaluates the following: 9 into 2 by 3 percentage of 25 kg. Right? 9 into 2 by 3 of 25 means, first of all there is a percentage, so we have to put a 1/100 here. Multiply by of stands for multiply. Now cut it 4, that is 29/12 is your answer, or you can convert it into the points. Okay, as you wish, what you want, then you can also be converted into the decimals, right? Now see next question, what percent is 20 of 80? What percent of 20 of 80? Now see this question. In this questions, 20 of 80 means, first of all, percentage of 80 is given, which is equals to 20, because he said that what percent is 20, what percent is 20 of 80, means that percentage of 80 is equals to 20. It means percentage is equals to 20 over 80, which is 1/4. Now we have to find a percentage, multiply by 100. So what is the P%? That is a 25 is your answer. 25% is your answer, right? Now come on to the next question. In the next question, Ram saves, okay, there is another questions, that is find the number if 8 into 1 by 3% of a number is 8 into 1 by 3% of number. 8 into 1 by 3% of number of a number is 12.50 means is equals to 12.50. Let us suppose that of a number, let us suppose that number be a x, that is 12.50. After solving this, we get a 25 by 3. Now here is a percentage sign, so we have to put a 100 there. So x is a 150. How I do? 8 into 1 by 3% of x is equal to 12.50. First of all, I break this mixed term into fractions. 8 3 is a 24 plus 1, that is a 25 by 3 multiplied by x, which is equal to 12.50, and we have to put a 1 over 100 instead of sign percentage, and we get a x over 12 after solving this, which is equal to 12.50. Now x is equal to 12.50 multiplied by 12, we get a x is equals to 150. Now see next question, question number 8. Ram saves 46%. Now see 8th question. Ram saves 46% of his monthly salary. Means a person, there is a person Ram who saved 46% of his salary. Means he saved 46% of his salary. Find his salary if his expenditure is 11178. Means he spent on the expenditure, he spent to buy things or repair or anything. It means his whole expenditure are 11,178. So what are his expenditure? That is, and he saved 46% of salary. Now we do not know how much salary Ram have. So let us suppose salary is equals to x. Now saves, he saved saving is 46% of x, means 46 by 100 of x. We have to cut it. 23 by 50 of x. Now his expenditure plus saving is equals to his salary. So what are expenditure? Saving is 23 over 50x plus 11178 is equals to x. Now after solving it, you get a answer. Now x 23 by 50, you can also do like this. 11178 is equals to x minus 23 of x over 50, which is 50x minus 23 of x over 50, which is a 27 of x over 50. Now there is 11778. After solving it, you get the answer of x is equals to 20700. Right? Now see next question. Find the total length of the school if 56% of students are boys and number of girls is 264. See, find the total strength of the school. So first of all, we have to find the total strength of the school. We don't know how many students are in the school. So let us suppose that total strength of the school be a x. Now question number is 10th. Now total strength of school is X, right? Now if 56% of students are boys, now boys is 56% of X and girls are 264. If we add boys plus girls in a school, because in a school maybe the boys or the girls are there, okay, not a dog, not a cat, not a horse, they are not studied in a school, so boys and girls. So if we have to add the boy and girl, we get the total strength of the school. So boys, you can say number of boys plus number of girls is equals to total strength of school, right? Now number of boys, 56% of X means 56 by 100 of X plus 264 is equals to X. Now 264 is equals to X minus 56 by 100 of X, which is 100 of X minus 6 of X over 100. Now 6, 10 minus 6 is 4, 9 minus 5, 4, and there is 1, 44 over 100 of X is 264. Now X is there, 264 multiply 100 over 44, 11 fours are 11 twos are 11 fours are 6. X is equals to 600 is your answer, right? 600 is your answer. See next question. 3 candidates in a college. So students, in the next question, 3 candidates in a college election. So there are 3 candidates that are in a college standing for a election, and election receiving a 704, 11,454 votes, 17,442 votes. So first person, there is a 3 person, 1, 2 and 3, right? There are 3 persons. First person received 1704, second person received 11454 votes, and third one is 17,442 votes, right? You have to write here first person get a vote, second person get a vote, and third person get a vote. Now what is say? Find the total number of vote polled, and second one is what percentage of total votes received by winning candidates. Okay? Now what we have to do when we have to find a total number of votes polled? Now total numbers of votes, we have to add these numbers. Okay, what we get? We get 30600. After adding these 3 numbers, total, now he said that how many votes are there? Total votes. So we have to add these and we get a total number. Now what percentage of total vote received by winning candidate? Now winning candidate is this one getting more votes. So percentage of winning candidates we have to find. That is 17442 over 30600 multiply by 100, because when we have to find the percentage, when we have to find a percentage, and we have to do this. So answer is 57%. Answer is 57%. Clear? Now